In this clip, where Lily J proudly shows off a truck that's allegedly delivering aid to Gaza, another mistake. The sign flickers over her hand, another hallmark of digital fakery.
You can't believe anything you see these days. Is it AI? Am I AI? Who knows? I don't even know anymore. There is so much fake garbage out there.
Yes, Lily J, you would know a lot about that, wouldn't you? I mean, you are the fakest person on the internet and you found the perfect religion to fleece on.
There are serious doubts that have been raised over some of the charity work of an Australian influencer who claims to provide aid in places like Gaza and Sudan.
Australian influencer offering aid to places like Gaza. Who could that be?
An ABC News Verify investigation has revealed some of the social media content relating to the Lily J Foundation is AI generated or enhanced.
Oh wow, so first the Australian influencer is Lily J. She finally made it to ABC News, Australia Broadcasting Corporation News Network. She has gone mainstream, alhamdulillah, but it looks like she's been accused of doing something so out of character.
Some of the social media content relating to the Lily J Foundation is AI generated or enhanced.
Wow, you mean this lady?
Hey ChatGPT, I have a question. How should I live my life? Can you please tell me in one sentence, and you must pick one way. Please help me.
If I had to pick one way, I would suggest believing in God through Islam.
You mean to tell me this same woman used AI to generate content for her charity? I mean, I'm really surprised. Who would have known? But first, I need to see some evidence of this.
Alhamdulillah, the orphanage is finally open.
The smiling blonde woman proudly shows off the orphanage she claims to have started in Uganda.
We washed them, gave them new clothes, everything a child needs to grow up in a positive, loving environment.
Yes, Lily J has given these children everything they need to grow up in a loving and positive environment. And she did so by branding everything she gave them with her name. If it were possible, every grain of food would have her name imprinted on it, because that's how you give the Ugandan children
Everything a child needs to grow up in a positive, loving environment.
So as you can see, this is a legitimate charity helping orphans in Uganda. So what could be the problem?
But on closer examination, things aren't quite as they seem. Take a look at the window you can see below the prominent Lily J Foundation banner. In this shot, it's moved completely. A telltale sign this clip is fake.
This is bad, and it's just stupid. I mean, every other shot already has her foundation logo on it, yet it was not enough for Lily J. She still had to use AI to insert her logo there. Like, why? What's the point? But it's not only her logo that is the product of AI.
We investigated some of her content, and one video in particular where she claims to have established an orphanage in Uganda. We found contains evidence of AI manipulation. It appears that she has put herself in Uganda at the orphanage.
Can you imagine? So that was not the real Lily J in Uganda, that was AI. I can't believe this is coming from a lady who made videos like this.
Hey ChatGPT, is it at all possible that the Quran was written by the devil?
Hey Lily J, no, it's impossible. The Quran
Wait a minute, you know what's funny here? Look at her face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at that.
No,
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, what is there about her that is not fake?
It didn't even really say anything yet, and she's like,
Yes, her reactions are fake. Her ChatGPT videos are fake. Her charity videos are fake. And even her blonde hair is fake. But all of that doesn't mean that her orphanage in Uganda is fake. There must be some paperwork in Uganda that shows this is all legit, right?
Wrong. ABC News Verify has been unable to find any independent material corroborating the existence of this orphanage or find any aid operators or government officials in Uganda familiar with the foundation.
What do you mean they can't find any independent material confirming the existence of Lily J's orphanage? Who did they ask?
We then went to the Ugandan government to ask if it was aware or if the orphanage was registered with them. There was no evidence of that. And we also asked aid workers or aid organisations on the ground whether they had heard of this foundation, and they had not heard of it either.
This is serious. Lily J's orphanage is like the miracle of Muhammad splitting the moon, a huge feat it with no corroborating evidence. But as Muslims would say,
so is the absence of evidence evidence of absence?
But I don't think this would apply to Lily J because the ABC report stated that it is illegal in Uganda to run an orphanage without registering it with the government. So either the orphanage doesn't exist or it operates illegally. But then it gets more interesting after ABC News Verify sent questions to Lily J's foundation and received no response because several days later, a registration was lodged for a Lily Foundation Limited. Its status on the Ugandan website was listed as not compliant. Honestly, I still can't believe all this is coming from a woman who made very genuine videos like this.
Did you know Islam was the first society to make child marriage completely illegal?
So now you can imagine my shock when I saw that the AI fakery didn't just happen in Uganda alone.
In this clip, where Lily J proudly shows off a truck that's allegedly delivering aid to Gaza, another mistake. The sign flickers over her hand, another hallmark of digital fakery.
She didn't even put effort into this one. This was an obvious fakery waiting to be discovered. And it doesn't stop there. ABC News reports that her foundation claimed to have opened a bakery in Gaza, but it couldn't geolocate the bakery or find any corroborating evidence that it exists. Apparently, no one has heard about her foundation or the bakery, but these are supposed to be pictures of the bakery. Look at this one and notice the sign and how out of place it looks. Her logo on the clothes worn in the picture looks weird as well. Clearly, this is fake, but her post on this picture on X was greeted with comments like, "Great work, Lily. Where is a donation link for your work, sister?" And "I'm from Gaza. How can I join your team? Please, I want to help." I mean, this is so hard for me to believe. How come the lady who said Steve Jobs was a Muslim?
Did you know Steve Jobs was a Muslim?
Michael Jackson was a Muslim.
Did you know Michael said his Shahada and changed his name to Mikhail?
And even Jack Sparrow was a Muslim.
Did you know Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies was Muslim in real life?
How come the person making these verifiably false claims turned out to be a possible charity fraudster? But the AI fakery doesn't just end in Uganda and Gaza. Lily J Foundation claims to work in many parts of the world.
Eid Mubarak from Australia.
Iran.
Serbia. Albania.
Germany.
Yes, and they have built a mosque, a bakery, an orphanage. And in May this year, a press release announced that Lily J has won a humanitarian award. And here is a picture of her receiving the award. This has to be legit, right?
Wrong.
ABC News Verify also examined a humanitarian award the foundation proudly announced Lily J had won. But digital analysis shows the pictures are AI generated and the award doesn't exist.
This can't be happening, yet it keeps getting worse. The ABC News report stated that the press release came from a PR company called Real Media Group and it listed Lily J as its client on its website. Yet on their Meet the Team page, she appears to be the co-founder. I mean, this is the same Lily J who Mohammed Hijab applauded.
There's a sister that her name is Lily or something like that. She's doing a good job in Dawah. She's bringing a lot of people into Islam and she's performing a million times better, with all due respect to Andrew, than Andrew Tate was.
I mean, we all know Mohammed Hijab would never applaud a grifter.
Good, yeah? Yeah, man. Mashallah, congratulations on your Islam, bro, man. Thank you, my friend. You know, the Muslim community really welcomes you, man.
And in the video where Hijab praised Lily J left a comment that read, "Allah does not ask for perfection. He asks for sincerity, effort, and growth. And thus far, we have seen the growth, the effort, and most importantly, the sincerity. If you knew how Lily J started, you would be amazed at how far she has come. Many people only know Lily J as an influencer who once tried to have a music career. But not too many people know her other endeavors. Like in 2013, she was arrested in Bangkok with her husband for stealing 2.5 million baht. The news story identifies her as Mrs. J. Here is a picture of them under arrest. They tried to scam a Chinese man online, claiming to sell him digital currency. The Chinese man then met Lily J's husband at a bank to pay cash in exchange for Bitcoin. He gave Lily J's husband the money, which he put in a backpack, and then the backpack was stolen. And Lily's husband pretended he didn't know where the bag was before fleeing. But CCTV footage shows Lily J leaving the bank with the bag, but they were later arrested at an airport in Bangkok. And that was their exploit in the past, but now they have grown into charity fraud.
This is the most romantic day.
Those who give charity together, stay together.
Forever.
Exactly, Alhamdulillah. And Islam has been a very useful tool for her, making her the #1 fastest growing influencer from Australia. She has nearly 3 million followers on Instagram, 2.4 million on TikTok, and 500,000 subs on YouTube. And all her accounts have a link to her foundation, where the least you can donate is €50. But here is another interesting piece of information.
Fine print on the website reveals it's not actually a registered charity, describing itself instead as a next-generation social enterprise and high-speed humanitarian logistics firm.
I can bet that was written by ChatGPT, and it's just a way of saying, hey, we are not an actual charity organization, so though it is legally required for charities to declare all their receipts and expenditure, that doesn't apply to Lily J's foundation because it isn't a charity. ABC News also reports that Lily J doesn't appear anywhere on the charity foundation's corporate records. Their Australian government records list Saeed Ahmed Mushin, Christine Hinson, and James Bracker as directors of the Lily J Foundation International Limited. It's unclear who Christine Hinson is. It could be Lily J herself. It could be her relative. But as for Saeed Ahmed, he is also the sole director of Lily J Foundation Property Limited and is linked to Real Media Group, the PR company that announced Lily J receiving a fake AI humanitarian award. ABC News reached out to all these people for comment and none of them responded. And the Real Media Group website no longer exists.
How can we trust history when the present, right now, is being manipulated right in front of our eyes? You can't believe anything you see these days. Is it AI? Am I AI? Who knows? I don't even know anymore. There is so much fake garbage out there.
Yes, Lily J, you would know a lot about that, wouldn't you? I mean, you are the fakest person on the internet and you found the perfect religion to fleece on. So go and get that money, girl. What else is Islam good for? Besides, you are just following the most obvious false prophet in history and the first person to dupe Muslims. Meanwhile, people like the Muslim mom are defending Lily J on X. She's now calling the ABC a Jewish Zionist entity. Of course, blame the Jews and fawn over a fake blonde with blue eyes and a history of fraud and deception.
I don't want to really say it, but I told you so, guys. I made a video about Lily J's fraudulent behavior almost 1 year ago. In my video, I discuss how Muslims have an inferiority complex which leads to blind following of this blonde, blue-eyed white woman.
That was from Dean Response, and he's right. Muslims have an inferiority complex, and Lily J has exploited that, not just by being a token white Muslim revert, but also by making videos that claim that famous white men and women were Muslims, even fictional ones like Jack Sparrow. But she's not the first person to do this. That would be Muhammad, the whitest man in Arabia. He was the first person to claim that a white man, Alexander the Great, was a Muslim. Inferiority complex is not an innovation in Islam. It is as original as Muhammad's shameless lust for Byzantine women.
This is a part of our religion. There's a reason to it. Yeah? We have no doubt, and we're proud of that.